What is up? It's MTG of MTG Reviews, and this is how I spent my festive. From slaughtering a pig and cooking it, to getting it butchered, and running some errands with my dad, and a whole lot more is gonna be happening on this video. Stay tuned. And just when I was about to be done editing this video, I came across this. And we all know that was directed to me, and we'll address it as well.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
But firstly, let's run errands and buy a couple of things. So this is our car of the day. This is a 2005 Toyota Hilux. This car has been in the family since 2005. So yeah, I still think it looks decent actually. It still looks good for its age. And this car doesn't have a sound system. Well, it does, but the radio doesn't really work. It's an old radio, even that one. It even puts a disc and the old SD card, the big SD cards, not the old ones. So we're gonna be using this. It's gonna be, a Toyota Hilux and Hammond and Cardon. Simple. It's been well taken care of, full service history and all of that. One kickstart. And those are my grandfather's cows. If you've watched the trip to Limpopo, in which if you haven't, you can go check it out after this one, which is a nice video as well. Yeah, I did show you those cows on that video. Now, hitting the road. Driving this car is not as nice as driving these newer cars. It's a lot more involving, it's a lot more mechanical, and it's tiring. And the alignment was a bit off, so it required constant correction with the steering wheel, in which the steering wheel is a bit heavy. It does have power steering, but yeah, it's a bit heavy. Yeah, and anyways, we arrived where we're going. We were going to buy some couple of things. The first thing that we got is water, in which is a scarce commodity in our area. And yeah, we do have a borehole, but we use that water for cooking and washing things and showering. But we drink the purified one, so we buy it here, we refill it here. And because of the taste, it tastes better than the borehole one. And we bought pig grower, the food that you feed the pigs. Yeah, the proper food for pigs, basically. And yeah, that's what we were here for. And you'll see how big they get when we slaughter one. Actually, we slaughtered two, then we left. This is one of the reasons why we don't have water. The middle tower dam is dry, it's empty. So there's no water here for the villages that it's supposed to accommodate. So yeah, villages have resorted to having boreholes. Many villages actually have boreholes. So yeah, that's a good enough solution, I guess. And I want to thank all of you for subscribing and engaging with my content. 2024 was definitely my best year. We're now at over 8,000 subscribers. Yeah, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't be left out. Hit the subscribe button. No money is going to exchange hands. You won't have to pay for anything. You don't pay for subscription. It's totally free. It just helps me to create more of this content that you like. It basically motivates me to see people are subscribing to the content that I create. So yeah, definitely do that. Thank you. Se life you go like legandengeza. Hey, people from this village, once you hear that the person is from here, run, don't walk. But then kuna is like, nah, I'm actually kidding. They're actually good people here. They're yeah, it's a nice village. And up there, it's the house or the homestead of the king, Osindengeza. Yeah. But what we're here for is to buy a chicken. And fun fact, we used to sell chickens back at home when growing up. And we stopped around 2020 during COVID. So yeah, it was no longer worth it after that. And that means my dad is very specific about the kind of chickens we want. As you can see here is, basically checking which one is bigger than the other one, and they were basically the same. That's what I saw, they were the same, but yeah, he's picky like that. And yeah, we went back home and the pots were on for the pig. Again, this time, this one is fine. This thing is huge and it's long. It's longer than the previous one on the previous video. If you haven't watched it, watch it. I'll put it up somewhere here. The link is there. Go and watch it after this video. And yeah, so this one is going. It's super long. And there's other pigs there. Let me show you. Hey! It's a bit messy. Yeah. Yeah, so this one is buying, and then they are preparing and there's the fire. And trying to pull it out. Yeah, this pig was really fighting. It didn't want to go out. I feel like it knew what was coming, but either way, it had to be done. And a couple of minutes later, we sent it back to the maker. And the next step was to shave the hairs. And while they were doing that, with that hot water and some big knives or pangas, yeah, we went to fetch the scaffolding to hoist it. Abashikaru kutsamai nsimbi. Ikoyo nsimbi kwa. So that we can shave it more intricate, more properly, and the gutting process can be done properly as well when the pig is up there. With most people, they use trees, and we don't have big trees yet. So this is a better solution actually. It allows better access to the pig when the pig is up there because there's no obstructions. With the tree, you know, there's branches, there's the tree itself. So yeah, it disturbs a bit. So yeah, shaving it, you'll have to change razors while you're doing it because they get dull. But I ended up actually using only 2, so yeah, it was clean after that. And then here you can see they brought another pig, so they killed it and then they brought it here so that everything that was being done to this pig can be done to it as well. So slicing the pig in half so that it can be stored properly in the fridge so that it can basically feed. And yeah, sliced it in half, stored it in this chest freezer. Yeah, but before that, we had some meat on the stand and some meat was getting cooked. And this is our trusty chef. We ended up eating late because the process started late as well, and there was 2 pigs involved. So yeah, we ate though, and there was dried meat and cooked meat. It was actually, it was okay. It was not like the last one. The last one was too proper. This one was just fine. So 2 days later, the meat was properly frozen in the fridge. So it was time to get it butchered. I mean, you know, like when the meat is frozen, it gets cut properly than when it's wet. So it's not slippery. And then baking the car up to load it. Yeah, and what's stored in these plastic bags. Then we hit the road. So we went to the neighboring village to get it done. And this is actually a cheap procedure this side. It's only 90 rands for the whole pig. So you only pay 90 rands and they butcher the whole pig. They don't do the head, but like the whole body of the pig is done. And it takes about less than 40 minutes to get it done, which I think it's a bargain if you ask me. And this brewer is really good with this machine because if you make a mistake, hey, 1 or 2 of your fingers, it's chai. It's gone. So yeah, it was careful but still swift in the process. Yeah, that's it. Basically done with the pig. We're about to leave right now. And actually, one thing that I never really show you on my videos is how thumbnails are shot. So this is how this one was shot. So yeah, my bro took it for me. You can check him out on Instagram, follow him, or even book him. DM him on Instagram for bookings. His work is really clean. I mean, as you can see with this thumbnail. And to address this, I honestly, it dusted me when I saw it. It really is funny him saying that because the video that he's talking about has over 68,000 views, and that's a lot of views. And to be hating on that is kind of diabolical because people are enjoying it for it to be having over that much views. And this was a broader conversation about the state of YouTube in South Africa. And honestly, I don't think anyone should be complaining. I mean, I do get the point that when it comes to reviews, the reviews can be boring. can be all the same. We can be different, honestly, yeah. But then YouTube is really growing exponentially. If you look at the last 2 years, we basically, or last 3 or 4 years, we didn't have individual reviewers who were doing their own thing. It was just like these big companies like cars.co.za. But now it's growing. Everyone is just doing their own thing. I think it's growing exponentially. So yeah, it's growing phase. So yeah, just be patient with it. The creativity we'll see later. Now it's the building phase. And yeah, it is what it is. If you don't like the content, either way, don't watch it. Don't watch it because you wanna support someone. That's not nice. I don't even do that personally. If I don't like the content, I'm not gonna watch it. Don't watch something in the name of supporting, because now you're supporting something that you don't even like. So yeah, don't watch it. And yeah, until the next one, danko.
Anale again.